All right, thanks for joining me as we say hello to the late, great Ted Greene once again on pages 38 and 39. We are going to go through dominant 7 sharp 9 chords, which include the 1, 3, 5, flat 7, and sharp 9. And we're going on to the next section today to dominant 7, sharp 9, sharp 5, which includes the 1, 3, sharp 5, flat 7, and sharp 9. If you would like to follow along with the book, you can grab it here in the link in the card above or in the link in the description. Either way, it's great. Follow along if you'd like. We'd love to have your company. And without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. All right, so firstly, we have the E7 sharp 9 on position number 8. So that's right here, and we're going through 8, 9, 10, 11. So the 3 in the bass, the flat 7, the root, and then the sharp 9 on the top. Kind of doesn't sound so bad. It doesn't sound so scary, does it? Really cool. 3 flat 7, root, and then flat 9 on the top, or sharp 9 on the top. Sorry, we just came from the flat 9 session, but this is part 9X, I think. All right, so E7 sharp 9 on position 7. We are going to 9, 11, 3. This is the 3rd in the bass, the 5th, the flat 7, and then the sharp 9, of course, on the top. There it is, something like that. We'll go into the sharp 5s after. E7 sharp 9 on position number 3. We have basically the G major triad on the top, which consists of the flat 3 of the sharp 9, flat 7, and the 5. Then we have the 3, and then let's take a look at this. Flat, or the root note in the bass. Really cool sound. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Good, E7 sharp 9 with 3 on position number 3. Fingers are feeling really great this morning. Just did a really great finger stretch this morning. Let's see, fret 3. We're on fret 3, so we have the sharp 9 again, followed by the root note this time. Then we are going to decide on a finger shift here. We have the 3 in the bass and then the flat 7 on the G string. Wonderful shapes here. E7 sharp 9 on position number 11, which consists of the root note in the bass, followed by the 3, followed by the flat 7, followed by the sharp 9. We're going to play that E7 sharp 9, which is the typical sort of like Jimi Hendrix Purple Haze, sort of E7 sharp 9, one of the great chords for guitar of all time. You know, in the opinion of some. We have the 3. The next one is the 3 in the bass, followed by the flat 7, the sharp 9, and the 5. E7 sharp 9 on position number 6. We have the root, flat here. Here's the shape right here. This is the one we've all been waiting for. Oh yeah, it's happening right now. 1, 3, flat 7, followed by the sharp 9. There it is. Okay, position number 6 still, we have the 3, the flat 7, the sharp 9, and the 5 on the top. A7 sharp 9 on position number 9. Let's jump up to it. So we have the 3 in the bass, we have the flat 7, the sharp 9, and the 5 on the top. Here's the root note. Let's not forget to tonicize the A. A7 sharp 9. On position number 5 is going to be flat, or the sharp 9. I don't know why I keep saying flat 9. Sharp 9, flat 7, 5, and 3. Followed by the root note for the purpose of tonicization, of course. E7 sharp 9 on position number 9. Here we go. we're on the 3, so we have the 3 right away. And it looks like the root note, so we have some really cool stuff to look at. Then the flat 7 and the flat 3, flat 7 and sharp 9 in the middle of the chord. Now this is a voicing I don't play nearly enough. This is just so cool. What a wonderful way to voice that shape. I'll be playing it more from now on, guaranteed. E7 sharp 9 on position number 2. We have 2, 3, 4, and then we have the 3. That's the third of the chord. The 5, flat 7, and the sharp 9 on the top. Awesome stuff. E7 sharp 9 on position number 10. You know, I've almost forgotten how much I really love these sounds. E7 sharp 9 on position number 10. We have the 3 in the bass, the sharp 9, the 5, and then the flat 7 on the top. Again, it's that G major triad with the, it's that G major triad with the G sharp in the bass. Okay, anyway, let's continue on. A7 sharp 9 on position number 8. So we're looking at position number 8 with the 3 in the bass, and then we have the, let's see, what is that? The sharp 9, the 5, and the flat 7. You could have a lot of fun with that, you know, and I'm sure you will. And if you do, give us a hashtag to, you know, hashtag Jason Carey Guitar, and then give us any riffs, you know, just tag us in any riffs that you're creating from these chords, okay? Love to see those, man. I would really love to see those. A7 sharp 9 on fret 5, so we have the root position, root 5, 3, and then this is another guitar classic, right? You know, Stevie Ray Vaughan kind of, you know, double trouble kind of stuff, and then the flat 7 and the sharp 9 on the top. Good. A7 sharp 9 again on position number 6. So let's bump that up to include the 5, the 3, and then just the flat 7 and the sharp 9 on the top. Now, another one right here while we're in position 6, he's probably thinking conservation here, isn't he? We've got the 5 in the bass for E7 sharp 9, the 3, this flat 7 and the sharp 9. It's the same that we've already worked on, but this time we've just got the 5 in the bass. A7 sharp 9 is going to be position 6. So we have, oh, this is really kind of a reach here, so let's pay careful attention. We're on 6, and then we're up 7, 8, 9, 10 with finger 3, and then finger 4 is on fret 10. So what do we have here? We have the flat 7, the sharp 9, the major 3, the 3, and then the root note on the top. Now, if I didn't love this voicing already, I certainly do now. Oh man, come on now. Oh, you're killing me. Oh man, just when you think it can't get any better, you know, E7 sharp 9 on fret number 9, position number 9, sorry, and we have the flat 7, we have the 3, we have the 5, and then we have the sharp 9 on the top. Okay, that's enough of that hossing around. E7 sharp 9 on position number 4, we have the, let's see, what do we have here? The flat 7, the 3, the 5, and then the sharp 9 again. Oh, I see. Same thing we were doing down here, but just that because we're on the B string, we just need to carry the 1 up 1 more fret. Okay, carry the 4 this time. Right, never mind. All right, so A7 sharp 9, we're on position number 5, flat 7, 3, 5, and then sharp 9 on the top. Yeah, I just, you know, love these shapes, these sounds. Some of among my favorites. A7 sharp 9, position 10. It's so functional. We have the flat 7, the 3, the sharp 9, and the 5. Oh yeah, E7 sharp 9 on position 6. What does he have in store for us today? Mr. Ted Greene, man, thank you so much for all you've done for us. All right, we have the 3, the root, and then if I could get my finger on the correct string, 3 root, flat or sharp 9, and then flat 7. Yeah, it sounds completely different when we have that E note in the bass. Good. A7 sharp 9 on position number 6. We're looking toward the root note again. And again, this is sort of another nice inversion of a reduction of that SRV shape that we played earlier on. So we have the root, the 3, the flat 7, and the sharp 9. Yep, we do. E7 sharp 9 on position number 5. Now, I do this chord in the morning ritual that you maybe have visited. It's every weekday morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time this time of year. And it's free. And it's a guitar warm-up, so just come and join us. Bring your guitar. Be sure to bring your guitar. 7:30 in the morning. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Really cool diagonal pattern, which is the equivalent, the enharmonic equivalent of the flat 7, the 3, the flat 7 again, and the sharp 9. I guess we had to be there. Really cool, funky stuff. A7 sharp 9. Position number 8. Let's see what he has in store for us here. 3, flat 7. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen here. It looks a little bit like I've got to use my first finger to get on the G string. So we have the flat, we have the 3, the flat 7, the 5, the flat, the root note, and then the sharp 9 on the top. Yeah. Yep, good stuff. E7 sharp 9, another almost diagonal pattern, starting with the 3 in the bass, the flat 7, the sharp 9, and the flat 7 on the top. Excellent, most excellent. Position number 10, so we're using third finger here. We've got some instruction, fortunately. We have the root, the 3, the flat 7, the flat, the sharp 9, the 5, and then if we can roll that fourth finger over enough to lay it down, plus come up off of the high E string in time, we can get the whole chord there for this beautiful. Now I'm going to run the risk and arpeggiate it and run the risk of sounding like an idiot, but here we go. Here we go. That's okay. If I can do it, you can do it. Just work it until it comes. All right, so finger, position number 9 on A7 sharp 9. We have the 3 in the bass, we have the root, we have the sharp 9, and then we have the flat 7. Yeah, that's a really great chord. That's a great voicing. E7 sharp 9. So let's take a look at this 3 in the bass, root note, sharp 9, and flat 7 on the top. Similar to what we just did. E7 sharp 9 now, we're on position number 3. Position number 3 with fret 3, which is the sharp 9. Let's take a look at using that first finger on the G string as well to grab that 5. We'll use that 3 to grab the root note, and let's build it like this. We have the flat 7 and then the 3. Now, this is instantly one of my favorite chord voicings. I don't have this in my repertoire. I haven't played this chord for years, you know, and maybe I've never played it, but it's certainly now one of my new favorites. I'm going to keep coming back to this one time and again. E7 sharp 9, position number 8. we are looking at the old flat 7, the sharp 9, of course, and then we have the root note, the flat 7 above it, and then let's rearrange the fingers one more time just to get it correct. And position number 8, I guess I have to be up here a little bit further along. So flat 7, 3, root, and then sharp 9. That's a foxy chord, man. A7 sharp 9, position number 9. We have the 3, the flat 3, the flat 7. And then we have the 5, and then the sharp 9 up here. I always think of that as the minor 3, right? It's that stretch. E7 sharp 9 on fret number 10. We have the flat 7, the 3, the flat 3, the 5, or the sharp 9, sorry, the flat 3 and the sharp 9 in my mind are very similar. They can't be in the same chord because we can't have both the chord be major and minor at the same time. For some reason that's a ruling and that stands. It's the 3 and the sharp 9 because it is what it is. All right, and then the root on the top. Good. We're moving right along. You're still here. Yawn, yawn, and we'll just stretch and get back right to it. So we have the dominant 7, sharp 9, sharp 5. So everything we just did, it's a short session right here, but we're just going to motor through it. We're using the E7 sharp 9. We're also including, in some cases, the natural 5 along with the sharp 5, okay? So we'll call it augmented. Sometimes when we see this plus sign in these chord shapes, it's making reference to the 5 being sharped, okay? So augmented is the plus. The plus is augmented or sharp 5. So position number 7, and we're looking at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, fret number 11. So we're starting with the 3 in the bass. Let's do it. Sharp 5, flat 7, sharp 9, and natural 5 on the top if you want it. But I'm going to use just those 4 middle strings. E7 sharp 9, augmented. Position 3, let's take a look at it. So 3, 5, 7. So we have the root 3, sharp 5, flat 7, sharp 9. So we have this really great piano style voicing. E7 sharp 9 augmented again. We're looking at position number 11 where we find guarded, you know, the root, the 3, the flat 7, the sharp 9, and the sharp 5 on the top. This is really like what happens when things fall apart harmonically. This is a lot of tension to consume. And then we would resolve to something else, right? The 5 of the root of that 5 chord, E being the 5. E7 sharp 9 augmented, position number 11. We have the 3, the flat 7, the sharp 9, the 5, sharp 5, and the root note on the top if you want it. Just expanding octave reduction, you know, from before. E7 sharp 9 augmented is position number 6. Here's a really interesting approach with the 3 in the bass, the flat 7, the sharp 9, and the sharp 5. Really great chord shape. Those stacked 4s just a very powerful. Here's another interesting one from the world of A7, sharp 9, sharp 5, and natural 5 if you want it. We have the position 9 with a 3, the flat 7, the sharp 9, the sharp 5, and then the root note if you can reach it. And then we have a 5 up top if you want to go for it. If not, I think we'll be plenty happy with this, with that voicing. Very cool. E7 sharp 9, sharp 5 or augmented. Again with another natural 5. We have the root, so we have 12th position, So 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have the 3 followed by the sharp 5, followed by the sharp 9, flat 7 and sharp 9 on the top. So there's that. Again, super exciting. We're still on page 38 though. Let's go ahead to the next voicing, A7 sharp 9 augmented, position number 7, 8, 9. So we have the fret 3 that on the 3rd of the A7 chord, the root note, the 5, let's see. So 3, root, sharp 5, and then, what are we doing here? Do you ever ask yourself why you're doing this? I hope so, because the answer is almost always because it's something to do with love, right? Something to do with love. A7 sharp 9 augmented with position, ooh, hey, here's a root note in the bass. Let's not lose sight of that. All right, so root, flat 7, sharp 9, sharp 5, and then sharp 9 again on the top. One of my all-time favorite guitar voicings. I pour that on my Wheaties in the morning, you know. I'll take a little A7 sharp 9 augmented with that, please. And position 6, let's take a look at this one. We've got the 3 right there, I can see it. So I'll start with that. We have the sharp 5, or the old augmented 5, the flat 7, and then the sharp 9 on the top. That's a tough one. That's not going down easy. That's the, gotta put a little honey on that one. All right, just let's review it. So we have the sharp 5 in the bass, the 3, we have the flat 7 and sharp 9 on the top. It might help to just work through the minor pentatonic on that one, just kind of tonicize it, but that's what it is. Okay, here we go. E7 sharp 9 augmented with a natural 5 if you want it. So 6, we have the 6th position. We have the sharp 5 in the bass again with the 3, the flat 7, and sharp 9. E7 sharp 9 augmented with a natural 5 again on position 5. Let's take a look at this flat 7, the 3, the sharp 5, right? And then we have the sharp 9 on the top. Really great, sort of an extension of that minor 7 flat 5 voicing that we like to use as, sort of a 9 chord, like with the flat 7 in the bass. Well, we're placing this sharp 9 on the top. Oh yeah, just a great chord voicing right here. E7 sharp 9 augmented, natural 5 if you like, on position 10, basically the same thing, just placed. We don't have to get that 4th finger so much of a workout when we fatten him up so he can kind of trim down a little bit, you know. E7 sharp 9 augmented, position number 8. All right, let's take a quick breather. We have that C chord, followed by this thing. So we have the 3, the flat 7, the root, sharp 9, sharp 5. Just let it rain down, you know. E7 sharp 9 augmented, position 8 once again. Oh, we're moving on, sorry. Position 3, same chord, different position. So we'll use the 1st finger on fret 3, which is actually the sharp 9, isn't it? Then we have the 3rd finger on the root note. Mr. Greene is asking us to play 2nd finger on the sharp 5 and the flat 7, and the 3rd finger to kind of like, or the 4th finger to grab that 3. So we have the flat 7, 3, sharp 5, and then if I can get that 2nd finger to reconcile itself, which I can, and you can too, and then the flat sharp 9 on the top, sorry, yeah. E7 sharp 9 augmented one more time. Maybe we'll see it again after this even. So position number 8, He's looking for us to use the thumb on the low E string if we want it. Let's try it without first. So we'll start on 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're on position number 8. We have the 3, the sharp 5, the root note, and then the sharp 9, and then the flat 7 would be the thumb. I would recommend checking it out if you can. That's a cool voicing. It's just way too cool to avoid it. It is unavoidable. A7 sharp 9 with a flat 9. Very exciting stuff. So we're on position number 8 once again. This time we find ourselves with the 3 in the bass, the flat 7, and then we use the 4th finger. I think we're going to use the 4th finger to grab those two middle, that G and B string, which we're looking at 3, flat 7. We have the, what are we doing here? So we have the sharp 5, flat 7, and sharp 9 on the top. And we could, if we wanted to, grab that note between. But why don't we just go ahead on to E7 sharp 9 augmented. Position number 8 once again. We have the, let's see, the sharp 5. This is E7, so that's sharp 5, and this is going to be 9, 10, 11, the 3. Then we're moving up to the root note, the sharp 9. And then on the top we have the flat 7. That's really cool. I mean, it just transforms the shape, doesn't it? All right, last page 39. We have a few more voicings to go, and then we will be complete with this session, and you can resume your beautiful guitar practicing day, or maybe you have some other plans that you want to get to. So let's go ahead and wrap this sucker up. A7 sharp 9 with a natural 9. Ooh, fancy. Position number 6. So we have the 3, the sharp 5, right? And then we're 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what's that? Flat 7 and sharp 9. Then we have the 3, and then we have the sharp 5. And then we could push the the 9 on the top if you wanted. Yeah, and if you are into punishing yourself today, go ahead. E7 sharp 9 augmented, position number 8. All right, right away I see that we have the sharp 5 and then the 3, which leads me to believe that this is going to be, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, frets, sharp 9, flat 7. So we have the flat 7, the sharp 9, the 3, and then the sharp 5. Here's a long chord. It looks a little stretchy to me, but we'll find out. Position 8. So we have the sharp 9, the sharp 5, and then we're going down to, let's count it, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we could have the 3, the flat 7, we could have the 3 again, and then the flat, or the sharp 9, which would also be the flat 3. I keep saying that. Sharp 5 on the bottom, on the top. Good one. It's a good one. E minor 7 augmented. Well, I didn't count on this, but we can call it minor 7 because we have that sharp 9 basically functioning as a flat 3, right? So we can functionally call it E minor 7 augmented. It kind of has a similar flavor, It just doesn't have that competition of the 3s kind of like banging up against each other in it. So it cleans up the voicing a little bit. So keep that in mind for future use. A minor 7 augmented again. This is just something to be aware of. E minor 7 augmented again on position number 10. So we have the root, the flat 7, the flat 3 or the sharp 9, you know, and then the sharp 5. You could also place that flat 5 in there if you wanted to. E minor 7, there's some other exploration we can do in this voicing, but I'm going to go ahead and reserve it for you if you'd like to do that. If you want to hang out and do that, I guess we could just kind of explore it real quick. We have the root, the flat 5, the flat 7, the sharp 9, or the flat 3, we'll call it in this case, the sharp 5th, and then the root note on the top. Or we could finger this out, like, you know, do it some other way where we have the, you know, we engineer the fingering to kind of get a little bit more funky, where we have that flat 7 on the top. So we could start thinking about, you know, omitting some of those other shapes. You know, we could omit some tones and then include others. So either way, we're looking at E minor 7 augmented being sort of a relative of the E7 sharp 9 or E7 sharp 9 augmented. All right, E minor 7, here's the last chord. E minor 7 augmented is position number 5. We have this root, the flat 7, the flat 3, and the sharp 5. And then we could even use that sharp or that sharp 9 or that flat 3 again. What a brilliant guitar voicing though. And that, my friend, is how we spell awesome on guitar. Glad to have you here. If you don't have the book and you still feel compelled to grab it, you can get it right here in the link in the card above and the link in the description. And thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you being here with us, and we'll see you again next time. And until then, I wish you happy picking. But if you want to continue along, you might find some more useful stuff right here in this video. Okay, we'll see you next time. Yes, we will.